All right, hey everyone, it's Graham here from Capping TV, and we're sitting down for an interview with Bibby from Carnage. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Enjoying PAX as always, and of course, beautiful Melbourne too.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So you're playing for Carnage, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
And coming through, you are a very young player. You mentioned that I think you said you were 16?
Yeah, I'm 16. I'm turning 17 later in the year.
17.
Yeah.
So coming in as a super young player into really the thick of it, going through to a couple big events, coming through into the top Australian female team, has it been a struggle at all, kind of adapting at such a young age?
It's a completely different experience, especially for my age. There's not many kids that have this opportunity to travel overseas and just play CS or like their own game in general, like as an opportunity or like a job. So I'm very lucky to have had this opportunity. Artemis came and contacted me first, and I was very surprised because at the time I was not very known. I just came out of tugging. I was just tugging pretty much, and they came out of nowhere and contacted me. And so when I got that contract offer, I was very worried because obviously with school, I'm like very conflicted, and like my parents are like kind of about it, about me going overseas.
How do you balance it?
I still ask that question sometimes.
Fair enough.
But we do have a practice schedule that I stick to.
You mentioned as well that your parents might not necessarily be on board with it. What was the selling job? How did you manage to convince them?
My mum really loves traveling.
Fair enough.
So the first trip that I mentioned to her was I think it was the Katowice one. And as soon as I said, oh, I'm playing with this team, oh, I'm also going on a Katowice trip in 2 weeks. I'm like, she was quite excited.
Mentioning Katowice, you attended there for Carnage as well as you also attended WESG in China. Do you want to talk a little bit about your experiences at them?
So in Katowice, obviously we were a team maybe like 2 weeks old, so we weren't really expecting much in terms of results, but obviously that was the first time we all met each other, so we didn't focus too much on the game. We just wanted to bond together, and the best place for it was Poland because it was a completely new environment, and we could just go around, eat at several restaurants or whatever, bond over food. Our team loves food.
Best thing you've eaten on one of these trips so far?
Right. So in Katowice they also have like a 7-Eleven there.
Okay.
And at the 7-Eleven they have like hot dogs, but their hot dogs are really weird. Like it's not like the Bunnings snags we have here. It's weird, but we were all excited for a hot dog. For some reason, I don't know, our team was like that. I think that was one of the best foods we ate.
Fair enough. And you do mention that it was a bonding experience, and from some of the stuff that I've seen, some of the goofy clips that come out of you guys' practices, you clearly have a strong bond. Did it come together that quickly, or was it something that had to be built?
For me, I think it was pretty quick because Art and Hope, I first met Art and Hope at the airport, and they were loud. They were very like inviting, if that's the word, but I felt comfortable after an hour or so being with them. Yeah. It was even better at WESG because obviously at WESG we did better.
That does help.
Unexpectedly, where we did better, and with the game we talked a lot of strats. We talked a lot of how we can do this, how we can do that, how do we better ourselves as a team after that WESG experience, and so with that responded even more. Yeah.
As a new player to a team coming in with some incredibly experienced players, you're coming up on playing in big tournaments, playing on stages.
Yeah.
Completely new experience, completely new environment. How hard was it for you to deal with the nerves coming in?
Oh, with the nervousness. Okay, so at WESG, the stakes of the game was really high for me because obviously making it to the semis, I don't know if you remember that Lazarus Nuke game that went to a ridiculous amount of overtimes. My stress and anxiety was through the roof. After first game, I had a panic attack pretty much right after that. I realized how much I'm attached to this game and how much I'm loving it, even though I'm not having the best reaction to it. It made me realize that this is what I'm gonna do in the future.
It helps when you have a good support group behind you as well, because you have a couple really experienced players in Artemis and Connie. You also have Carnage on whole as an org behind you, especially with Joey.
Yeah. Artemis and Connie, obviously they have years of experience behind them, and me just coming into the team fresh off ACIT. I did not have much experience in being in teams because Carnage was basically my first real serious team. So obviously I didn't have that team mentality or way of playing the game. So I and Connie have, for the past, I think, 8-10 months now, they've been supporting me in terms of gameplay and like how to deal with just stress and anxiety and like just supporting me, yeah. On the other hand, Joey as well. Joey's been like a pillar of support for me, like one of the main pillars of support for me, because he was there when I like felt down, whenever I felt stressed. But he always had his like insight that I could trust. Obviously, I've been very like vocal about him, like on Twitter. I've been very vocal about it, and everything he said is true.
Fair enough. Shout out to Joey.
Yeah. Shout out to Joey.
Thank you to him for also suggesting this interview. We've talked a lot about the events that have happened. Let's look a little bit forward, because you ladies qualified for Girl Gamer in Dubai.
Yeah.
So you excited for that one, or are you more nervous right now?
We're all 100% excited. So Dubai is one of our like most look forward to tournament, because we've been preparing for that for a while after qualifying for it. But with the recent changes, the course of like preparation for that has kind of altered a bit. But in the end, everyone is very excited.
And you do mention the changes. I feel like for people that don't know, we should probably address what was done. Riv was removed from the lineup and Peachy was brought in.
Yeah.
What are you excited for the most about in terms of having Peachy come into this lineup?
I think Peach is going to bring a lot of cohesion between the team. She's previously played with pretty much all my teammates except me. But from the things I've heard about her and her mechanical skill and like just how she brings input into like her play, she's very, not like serious, but she will get upset if she messes up, and you know that's a sign of just dedication.
Yeah, anytime that you make a mistake and people brush it off, it shows that they're not as serious.
Yeah, not as serious.
It's a different level of dedication. In terms of dedication towards CS in the grind to get better, what was the biggest thing that you found you needed to work on and that you've made a point to work on?
So I've previously touched on before was my emotional status during the games. I get very nervous during games sometimes. I could hear my own heart beating out loud. What drove me to fix that was actually Get Right, because I listened to a previous podcast starring him, and he talked about a lot of his like how he handles his like nervousness, or how he interprets his like emotions. And what he said was he used it to like prove himself in a sense. So I'd like to think I'm very much similar to him. I'd like to prove myself as well.
I think I speak on behalf of the entire Australian community. I think I speak on behalf of the entire like female fan base in terms of Counter-Strike. That a lot of people have been really excited about the old Carnage lineup, and now even more so the new Carnage lineup. I know me and my co-caster Burnt Sanctuary were really upset that you guys didn't manage to make it out to Copenhagen Games, just because we felt there was a lot of potential in that lineup and in the players on the team, and we're really looking forward to it. So I can definitely say there's a lot of people that are excited just to see what is the next step for this Carnage team, both as individuals and also as just a team on whole. So hopefully we'll see you not only at Girl Gamer, but also of course Intel next year for Katowice again, WESG again, and perhaps even Copenhagen Games.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping as well, yeah.
Right. Well, thank you, Vivi. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Carnage, for letting you be here. Yeah. Only, of course, I am Graham Morrison here on Capping TV, aka Graham Casper, here at PAX in Melbourne. And it's been an absolute pleasure. Best of luck. And like I said, we're all excited to see what you ladies can bring come Girl Gamer Festival in Dubai.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me to do this interview, and yeah, we'll try our best.